Hey, what's up everybody and welcome to Bricks and Toys. Today on the YouTube channel, we are taking a little bit of a detour. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means. I just know it looks cool. There was some promos that I wanted from the new Lego store, and there was nothing good to buy except this. So that's why this is here today. I was going to buy Simba that day to get the promos. Simba was sold out. Next best option. This was during the time that they were opening up the brand new Lego store in downtown Summerlin. So I bought this because I actually discovered this set a little while before I bought it, while I was waiting in line at my fashion show mall Lego store. I saw it in the window and I was like, I really don't know or understand it, but it looks to have a lot of cool pieces and part usage and color parts. It is a Technic build. You know, it looks different. And if I have an extra $150 or I need to get a promo, I'm going to save that. And that's exactly what I did a few months later. So what set am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the Lego Technic 11 and older Mars Crew Exploration Rover. This is set number 42180, coming in at 1,599 pieces. This is part of the new space theme that we are getting in 2024. And again, like I said, I have no bearing on this build. I literally bought this build because I just thought the part usage and the colors were really freaking dope. Now, it is inspired by a NASA Mars Rover concepts vehicle, which looks pretty much nothing like it. The Mars Rover concept vehicle looks like something from Interstellar, where this looks like something that may actually be more realistic if we ever get to Mars and we can get vehicles on Mars. I can see this being more of what would go that way and not that on the bottom corner. That looks like it's from a movie that Matthew McConaughey was in. Anyway, everybody, let's continue talking about this build by looking at over the box a little bit more. As we said, we already introduced the number, the theme, or the build, the part usage, and the colors that I'm talking about just from looking at this front photo here. That orange, that crane, those tires in that light bluish gray color. Just the whole caging around the front looks really unique. I think this set has some accessories I could see over here in the background. These are all things that I saw a few months ago before I bought this, and I thought this might actually be a really cool set. Let's turn the box around and let's look at the side. Lego Technic on the side, part number, some things in a foreign language. There we can see it from another profile on the smaller picture. Let's flip it around again. And there we have the Lego space theme in different languages. We also have the do not eat it type thing in country of origins right down there. Looking at the bottom of the box, we have all the Lego Legal Eagles barcodes and service information from the Lego website. Now looking at the top of the box, we got a one-to-one of the wheels. There we got the side profile of the vehicle itself, and you can kind of see what I mean by all the accessories and the unique things that come with this build. And then we also have where it's made, so country of origins up there as well. Now let's get the final look at it by looking at the back. And there we can see all the stuff that it comes with. The crane looks like it picks up these crates that have yellow and green on them. Not quite sure what they mean. One says caution, one says recycle. Okay, we have some canisters. We have another, what looks to be picked up with a crate. Not quite sure. It says fuel cell. Then it looks like we have a little craft with a Thor hammer attached to it. And then we have some other little caging things. Maybe the craft comes out of the cage. I mean, this whole thing is a mystery. Like, I don't usually just go out of my way and spend $150 on a Lego set I don't understand. But I thought that's what would be really interesting to do in this video. To come off the cusp with an unrehearsed video and an unknown build and what to expect. We do have small little pictures down here at the bottom. It looks to be about 5. Shows crane operation. It shows like that, like there's some stairs that come off the back. It looks like the unit can actually stretch and become longer and become shorter. Now that I look at this picture, it is shorter with the stairs down in this. Well, maybe more of a lift gate than stairs. Then it does look like it has some good gyrating on the wheels. So, you know, this is interesting. And it does look like it does have maybe a place to have lunch inside of it or a quick meal also inside of the cabin. So this thing might be a box of chocolates. And you know what, guys? I've not seen a lot of reviews on this box of chocolates. So here is mine. With that being said, why don't you guys come on in and let's unbox this set and let's see what something like this entails as far as bag count. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 pieces of tape to get the job done, 1 and 2. Gonna give you guys your first look inside of the build. Now, I do believe that this build did come out somewhere in April or March. There we have those light bluish gray tires just coming out to greet us. Let's see, we have some good dead space in the box. Let's go ahead and let's set 4 of our 6 tires off to the side. We're expecting 2 more. Maybe I can fill around. Nope, I don't fill them. Okay, so now, well, found one. Ta-da! 5 out of 6. Okay, let's do our pour. Okay, look at that. Nice and neat. So here is our bags, and here's our 6th tire. So now we got all 6 of our tires laid out. Let me count out these bags and get back to you guys. I'm going to say 14 bags, everybody. Let's see if I'm right now. So we have our 10 bags here, 5, 10. Then we go 11, 12, and 13. So 13 bags total. And then we have some loose pieces here, and here. Just chilling in the box, no bag. Maybe they could have used a bag to put the extra stuff and the extra tires in. Who knows? And then here we have our book. It is in a nice cardboard envelope. Bringing it out. I do expect lots of stickers. Not too much, though. Just one large sticker sheet. Now let's take a look at our sticker sheet together. We have, let's see, the biggest number, 28 stickers. But it looks like we do have duplicate stickers. We have 2 of 28, so it looks like we have 2 of 3s. It looks like we have 2 of 8s, 2 of 1s. So yeah, there is some duplicate stickers in this pile. But overall, I like the coloring. It's a good range of blues, grays, greens, yellows, blacks, all that good stuff. And that's one of the things that I really liked about the set. It looked really good on the eyes. Now let's take a look at our Technic manual. Here we have our QR code for our points. Let's go ahead, let's dive straight to the back of the book and let's see what we have in terms of the build. So here we have 418 building steps and 283 pages total. And then after that, we do have steps on how to operate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I kind of skipped 4, 5, but they want to show you how to use it. Now let's go to the front of the book. Let's see what we have in the front. It just goes straight into the build from the front. So far, the build seems pretty interesting. It seems like it is lining up to expectations as far as the aesthetic appearance with the colors and the cool colored tires that really got my attention in the first place. Now, the only thing left to do is to take a couple days, get it built, and then give it a full review, which is going to be right now for you guys. Enjoy. Okay, let's do the review of the... Oh, hey. What happened here? Well, guys, there's not much to review. This is the end of the road for this build. There's nothing I can do beyond this point. So, what happened here, everybody, is I was on bag number 5 out of the 13, and I had to build this step right here. I had to do my own version up on this part, then I had to repeat it down here without the yellow axles. And I got to this point, and then I got to this point, and then I realized the piece that makes this part right here is missing. It is a special piece that is a dark bluish gray with the cross axle at one end and a friction pin double at the other end. And you basically put it in with that other light bluish gray piece with 2 of the little connection points. Obviously, like how you see here, and I can't do anything if I don't have that pin. I went through and I put bag 6, what I had left, in this bag. I took each piece one at a time and I put it into the bag, hoping that by the time I got done, I would have the piece left in the bottom of my tray, because I do operate with a tray like so, but no, I did not. I went through my entire trash can to see if maybe I threw it away. No. I did not. So I will have to order that piece from Lego. And if you guys know, I'm currently in the middle of a move. And I can't do that right now because I need an address for the place to go. And I don't know if it's going to take them a week, 2 weeks, or however long to get a friction pin in. And I don't want to not be here when it comes. So I'm going to have to wait till I move to finish this build. And with that, I will probably just finish it off camera. So, and you know, make a short about it. So, you know, I do want to show you what we did get out of 5 whole bags. Because this is just bag 6, and that can just go back over there. But with the first 5 bags, you know, we started building this upper chassis point with the back liftgate. As we know, we do have the front wheels that are supposed to retract. We did start putting in what looks to be the gear slides for that. So we did get that going. We did get a couple sticker elements here and on that side going. We did get this really cool suspension in that, well, it works like that, which is really cool. There's that other sticker part right there. There was 2 more stickers back on the little liftgate part. This liftgate does operate like so, and it comes back down with some interesting gear functions. I really think that that is a unique touch, and especially, you know, with the way that it's geared really nice with these back gears. There you get a sense of the other 2 stickers we applied, the yellow striped stickers. I'm going to guess this is probably where the work area was going to be for like the luncheon area, whatever you want to call it. But, oh wait, I think that's my friction pin right there. I tell you guys, I'm tired. Hold this thought. I'll be right back. Okay, that's more like it. Hey, it's kind of gotten complete since that incident that I had. So here it is, everybody. There is a lot to go over, so you know what? We're just gonna dive in. We're not gonna really point out anything separately. We're just gonna kind of throw it all in here at once. Starting off at the front of the vehicle. This does fold forward for, I'm guessing, playability. We do have some stickers on the seats in the center console, as well as some printed blue transparent panels. Coming around here, we do have these little Dumaflotchies, guess like, you know, satellites and stuff like what this is. We do have a knob right here that does turn the front wheels. That does close back down. Coming over here, we can open that up and open that up, which is pretty simple. And then we can dive on in for a look. Looking on inside, I really do think that we have maybe a wash, a toilet, and a treadmill on this side. Then coming over on this side, we have 3 stickers on a 1x2 tile that's white, and they're all made of like different types of like freeze-dried food for the space. We have table, chairs, all that good stuff. So that's the little inner area. Up here on the top, we have sticker and sticker right there. Coming on down the side, we have the space logo with that's a sticker, as well as LT80, which is another sticker. We have another brick-built feature right there. Coming on down the side, there's that other sticker. And then over here, we have some what looks to be lanterns. Do they have lanterns in space? We also have this little Dumaflotchi right here, which has another sticker element on it. Not quite sure what that does, but it's there. I'm going to guess it's a door to go inside now that my common sense puts 2 and 2 together. Over here, we have a little Rover that comes out, but first, we do have a crane. And then, now that we have it fully put into place, then we can begin to let it drop down and do what it has to do. With that up, we can now pull that off to the side. And there you can see that little crate with the tools. Bringing that down, we have 2 sticker elements right there on the front. And then when we slide out our little Rover, there we go. We have 2 more stickers on that little Rover. We do have a little dish that comes up, just like that. And I like how the wheels kind of gyrate to mimic how these wheels gyrate and move. We'll get to that in a second. So let's get that moved off to the side and keep going. We do have another little thing that comes out Not quite sure what this is. It's got like brick built stuff inside of it. It's got stickers on that side, stickers on that side, stickers right there on the inside. It does say fuel cell, so maybe that's a good hint as to what it is. I'm kind of thinking maybe it is a generator. Now with that out, we can swing our crane around and we can pick up things like said generator if we want it to. My one-handed skills are not good tonight, so don't worry about that. We can move the crane with a little knob. Then down here we have, oh, that's going to be on the other side. We'll wait on that. So now let's bring this thing around to the other side. And by doing so, I can show you how those wheels gyrate, which is really cool. This whole thing gets the rocking going. Now taking a look from this angle, now I can see that is the entry door to that little cabin area. We do have these little interesting features that come out. This one says recycle with a bunch of little stud or tiles in it. And we have another one that says caution, and maybe it's nuclear. Then we do have a bunch of these little 2x2 round brick tank things. We have 4 red, 2 white, 2 blue. And then I guess this can fold over to give more room for stuff in here. There is a lot of playability with this set. Now there is a little knob down here that when you turn it, there we can get that lift gate action, which is really cool. All the way down. That's pretty nice. Pretty nifty. Let's bring it back up. Just like that. Along this side, we got these little lights. We got one on the other side, right over there. Then coming over in here, we have another sticker element. We have some antennas. Again, like I showed you, this opens up just like it does on the other side. We do have another sticker element right there. And then we have another sticker right there. Looking at the front, with a lot of Technic components to kind of make that cage look. Again, they're trying to go after the look of that thing. There is one more trick. You pull out this yellow piece. There's one on each side. And that's why I believe this folds up. So you can take it and shrink it in. So that's it shrunk in, and pull it apart. Just like that. Well, that's the Mars Exploration Rover. I'm glad I was able to get it complete. Now let's wrap up this video. Okay, so here we are at the wrap-up segment, and I just wanted to really start off this segment with showing you guys its hind end. Now, because I'm moving, every inch matters. Right, ladies? No, I'm making a joke there. So, because I'm moving, it's important that I try to move this set in the most efficient way. The cool thing about this set is it does the shrinky shrink. So I did the shrinky shrink. I was able to put the yellow locking pins back in. This crate, like I showed in the review, folds over. I'm able to put the crates right back in. I can stack the little external rover on top of that generator fuel cell that I have as well, so I can double stack. Everything fits within the unit, whether it's stretched out or pushed all the way in. I did not expect that result, and the fact that we got that result is quite remarkable. I am very happy with that. That is really cool. So now, when I go to put it in, to go move it, it's nice and small. And I actually think it almost looks better in the smaller part. Or maybe I'm just neurodivergent. Who knows? This has been a really, really different build. The direction of it while you're building it is kind of predictable, because you kind of get the hint that you're building the 2 back axles, and you do some framework, and then you're going to do the front axle with the steering. So you kind of get a sense of how it's going, but at the same time, there's a lot of accessories and things that clip onto the body that kind of like, you know, throw you off for a little bit of a curveball. This build is... It's honestly a build that I needed to do right this minute. I'm in the middle of moving and doing a lot of stuff, and one of the reasons that I participate in Lego and am a huge fan of Lego is the fact that Lego makes me stop, it makes me sit, and it makes me think. And by doing this set today over 4 to 6 hours, it allowed me to really think and put my thoughts together on the coming weeks. Hopefully, I'll be building another set within the week after the 1st, because I'm still going to be in the studio space until I think August the 8th, and then I'm up north and making a new studio, and then we'll see what happens from there. So I should definitely be doing another build to have some time to think about the move, but if not, at least I did one more for the month of July, and this was just a really nice course. If you guys are on the fence about this set, it's definitely a cool set. It is kind of hard to spend $150 on a Lego set that doesn't really have a realistic direction. I really like all my Lego sets to have a realistic direction, whether it's Star Wars, which is the land of make-believe, but Star Wars is a real series, movie, TV show thing, versus something like this. So the $150 price tag is right on the money. It's more complex than, say, the Ford GT at $120, and it's not as complex as, say, a 1/8 scale F1 car or whatever. It's priced right. It's just really hard to spend that kind of money on something that doesn't really exist. So to put your faith in a imaginative build for that price is something that's kind of hard to do. And, if you're on the fence about it, it is worth diving in and giving it a shot. I'm really glad I did. And like I said, I'm even more glad that I waited this long to actually build it. So that does it for my review. I'm actually happy I was able to get it fully built. I was kind of dreading the fact that if that piece was lost, when am I going to get back to get the build done? That's why I kind of went ahead, just was going to wrap up the video with it incomplete and just call it a day. And then I found my building mistake. I also had the decision to make whether I wanted to cut that out of the video or keep that in the video. And I decided to keep that segment in the video so you guys can see that I am a human and I do make mistakes when I build Lego. I am very tired because of everything that I'm going through right now with carrying an entire move on my back. Mistakes happen, people, and you guys got to see it live firsthand. I thought this build was donezo, but all it was, I grabbed a dark bluish gray friction pin with that cross axle on the back instead of a blue friction pin that was the double width and with the single on the back. That's all I did wrong. So I just think that was kind of cool to kind of keep in and show you guys that, hey, this stuff happens to me too. Anyway, guys, if you guys want to support the Lego channel, there's 2 ways to do so. Right down below there's a thank you button. When you guys hit that, you guys can leave a small donation. If that's not really your thing, you guys can just follow along with everything that we do by hitting the subscribe button. Either thing is super appreciated. As usual, like and share the video with your friends. Up next on the channel, well, I hope you guys are staying tuned for the shorts. I already released a short a couple days before this video came out about me getting some Bricklink designer sets. Up next, I think I'm going to do a short about Iron Man, the new brickheads that came out in July. And then we're going to have one more full-length video to where I'm going to go over all of the sales from the Lego yard sale that I had. Most of it was on eBay, a good portion of it's locally, and I want to recap those sales with you guys to kind of touch base in with our second video of the month where I go after the local reseller here for their extremely low ball prices on buying sets off people. So with that, everybody, be sure to look out for those short and full-length videos coming up. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and y'all have a good one.